channel. What we're doing here is a playthrough of Ani-Mayhem. I've already done a solo playthrough of the game once before, but this time I'm going to do something a little bit different. My goal this time around is to go ahead and get this guy, Super Saiyan Goku, to get him unlocked. He's pretty powerful, so it'd be really cool if we could do that. Normally, I play a game that's very structured, so I don't have to take chances, and I pretty much can overcome most things that are thrown at me without any difficulty. But I'm going to have to be risky to pull this off. I'm going to have to sort of go in guns blazing. But anyway, so that's the goal of this run through. See if we can unlock Super Saiyan Goku. Just have fun with that. I've already set up. I have my combat pal here, my haven with my starting characters there. Again, my out-of-play cards here, my draw deck, my discard pile will be right there. Cards I'll put in play will be here. Cards moving around the field will be here. And these are my sites all set up there. I do have markers for if things have a certain number of turns, and then to roll if I have more than one combatant involved. But we are ready to go. Again, the team is consisting of Goku, who we hope to turn into Super Saiyan Goku, as I mentioned earlier. We have Armitage, right there. Karai, who can have any one additional skill in addition to other ones. And then Dr. Tofu, who can basically keep everyone alive, as long as he's not hit. And again, like I said, Goku can do some cool effects with his chi skill and energy, so he's a great combatant. And Armitage is also a really heavy combatant, but she's also the most durable out of everyone. So that's my team, and we are ready to start. So, game starts, and as you can see here, I've already drawn my beginning hand. We're ready to start. Alright, so, and if you want, again, to know how to play the game or the description of it, again, you can find the rules online at Ani-Mayhem.com. I believe that's the website. If not, I'll provide the exact link in the video description below as well. It's a great site. I forgot to plug it last time, but it's an awesome site. It has information, card erratas, everything that was ever released during the course of the game when it was in existence. So I highly recommend it. So if you want information on the game, watch the other videos. But this, again, I'm just going to jump right Okay, I'm just going to go for it. It looks like I'm not going to be drawing the ideal card yet. So, let's send out Goku by himself. And he has one point of movement there. He has 3 combat trainings, so he is actually let's see, so he's a 9-8 right now. So he does have attack greater than the defense for the card for that site, so we're going to go ahead and scavenge, and let's see what happens here. Alright, so first disaster is going to be Nappa. He's someone we're going to have to fight. Alright, so Nappa's stats, so you're aware, he's a 6-8, 3 movement, 5 energy. If I had a genius, his skills would be -2, but I have no genius, so it's the full 6-8. Alright, so draw the combat cards. First of all, we're drawing 4 Nappas. He gets a +3 attack, and I get a +2 defense. Let's shake up. And that is going to leave a total at 6, 7, 8, 9 versus my 10 defense, so he's not going to be touched. My attack is 9 versus his 8. He's going to take 1 damage. Okay, so Nappa's down by 1. Goku has no damage on him. Alrighty, so we're going to go for another round of combat. Alrighty, so Nappa gets shaken up, so he's a 6-10 now. And Goku is a lots. Okay, a 3 attack, draws another combat card, and then gets pummel, so that is going to be a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus 5, energy, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. He's 21 attack. That's enough to take out Nappa. So Nappa is gone. He's out for the count. And we keep going. Alright, the next one is Toma. Alright, so with Toma, we have that person. Alright, Toma does have Charm Combat, and unlike the last video, the net effect was correct in the last solo play when we encountered it. My explanation wasn't quite up to par on that. What it is it doesn't matter if it's solo or multiplayer, it's the same rules across the board for Charm Combat. The difference is simply whether or not you lose to a disaster or if you don't. If you lose to a disaster, same thing, they can't attack. The exception is unless they attack that person who was charmed, then the charmed person can counterattack, which in this case is going to be that way even if I lose because Goku's the only combatant. If I won versus a character or a disaster, then I can make that character or disaster do one of 3 things. I can make it move up to its full movement away, fight another disaster or character that's there, or hand over an item if it has one. I don't want to do any of those things, quite honestly, so I'm just hoping there's no net effect with this, but we'll see. Alright, so Toma has a -2, and then I have a -2 back. So they're both 1 charm, it's a tie. So nothing happens from Charm Combat. So we're now going to go to physical combat, which Goku will be able to kick his Royal Heine, I'm pretty sure. Toma, divide the opponent's defense by 2. Divided by 2. And then I have a back kick, 3 attack, draw another card, and another leg sweep. So Toma's defense is going to be divided by 2, so 5 is 2.5 round up is 3, so Toma's defense is 3, and my total attack is 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 minus 12, that's 9, so that's, yeah, that defeats the disaster, and Toma's attack is a 5 versus my defense of 8, 4, so 1 damage doubled because of his effect, 2 damage, doesn't do anything to Goku. He stays. So I'll take out Toma, and that will resolve that combat there. And we keep going, and we do get artifact. We get Ifrita's the Power Key Staff. So we got this item, and I'm going to put it on Goku, and he now has the item. Okay. And that's the end of the scavenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 cards. I realize I don't really actually need the second shield, so I'm going to discard that now at the beginning of my new turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then draw a card. And I have the DJ Battle Mover. That's what I drew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Battle Mover is going to attack. We get Stomp. The Combat Pals disc is empty, so we're going to go ahead and reshuffle. Alright, so for Goku, I'm drawing a pummel. Alright, so that means that Battle Mover's a 9-6, and Goku is now a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So Goku is an 18. That will definitely get over this, the 12 needed to get him defeated. And in turn, only 1 damage to Goku from the battle mover, so Goku is there. So we're going to discard those, because we've completed that. Alright, so that was done at the beginning of the turn from the draw, so now I have my actual turn I can do. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move Goku back for 1 point of movement, deposit the item into the haven so that I don't lose it, because we do want to get Goku bonked ideally. So that's 1 movement, 1 to move back, so he's got 1 out of 3 movement points left, and then I'm going to move Goku over to here to the Pendulum Training Room. And I think that's all I can do right now. Yep. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 cards. I'm going to draw another one, and it's another Who Sows the Wind, which is a really powerful card. Which, okay, so yeah, unfortunately there's nothing else I can do at the moment. I need to get rid of some cards because, okay, let's see. Okay, so we might have to, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 7. I will go ahead and get rid of one of my Who Sows the Winds at the beginning of my new turn. So that I draw a card, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, and I'm going to get rid of Assisted Flight as well. Okay, so there's the 5. I'm going to draw 2 more cards. Forceful Impact. It's going to move over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that won't affect the field. I still draw. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got an Over the Edge, which is a good card. I do need that. And then draw another one for my card draw for number 7. And that's also a good card. Who Sows the Wind? Dang it, these are all good cards. They're not the cards that I need. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take everyone out because I need to use... Alright, so I will say that Karai's additional skill is magic, actually. So, and Karai's going to come up here, and that way I have what I need to go ahead and scavenge this location. I need magic and martial arts, which I have now. Magic from Karai, martial arts from Goku. We will scavenge the location. Alright, so the first one we get is 7 Lucky Gods Martial Artists, which means I'm going to have to fight these guys 3 times. Okay, so we're going to see who they attack. There are 2 combatants now, so we are going to roll a die. And it landed on 4. We're going to re-roll that. Okay, so he does attack Goku. Alrighty. So we're going to draw now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So draw 1. So 7 Lucky Gods gets 1 back kick, so 3 attack and draw another combat card, and then they get Stomp. 3 attack to everyone in there, so that's a total of +6. They are a 10 attack then. And then we get, for Goku, Shaken Up, +2 defense. And that means that we are going to have a defense of 10 versus 10 attack. So Goku takes no damage. Our total attack is going to be well over what we need. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 15, so that's going to take him out. So that's the first time. We go to a new round. They get +1 attack and defense now. So we have to, this is the second time to try and defeat them. They are now 5/5s. We draw again. They get a leg sweep, and we're going to go pummel.